pathway to spiritual strength. Spiritual strength is not something that comes automatically or by personal effort alone. It is a process that requires humility, sincerity, and dependence on God. Every believer will, at different points, face the reality of human limitations. These moments are not weaknesses to hide, but opportunities to lean on the help that God has made available. One of the first and most important things to recognize on this journey is that human strength has its limits. Scripture makes it clear that we are not self-sufficient. Lord, what is man, that thou takest knowledge of him, or the Son of Man, that thou makest account of him? Man is like to vanity. His days are as a shadow that passeth away. Psalm 144, 3-4. Even those considered spiritually strong, such as Elijah, were described in James 5:17 as individuals with the same nature and struggles as everyone else. Elias was a man subject to like passions as we are, and he prayed earnestly. James 5:17. This understanding helps guard against pride and self-reliance. God does not expect us to serve or follow him by our own power. He has made provision for strength, but it is accessed through an honest acknowledgement of need. Without this, consistency in spiritual devotion becomes difficult. Alongside this, there must be a genuine desire to seek the Lord. This desire cannot be forced from the outside or sustained by routine alone. It must come from within. When the heart is truly turned towards God, seeking him becomes more than a religious obligation. It becomes a pursuit. But if from thence thou shalt seek the Lord thy God, thou shalt find him, if thou seek him with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Deuteronomy 4:29. And ye shall seek me, and find me, when ye shall search for me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29:13. God is not far from those who sincerely long to know him. Seeking God is not only about intention, but also about engaging the heart. The heart is where this pursuit truly begins. Outward actions and words mean little if the heart is disconnected. It is from within that the strength to continue and remain consistent is found. When that desire is lacking, it is not a sign to give up. It is an invitation to ask God to stir it again. In the process of seeking God, there is also the need to ask him for strength. Human strength may be admirable, but it cannot sustain spiritual responsibilities. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. Isaiah 40:29-31. God is not limited in his ability to strengthen those who come to him. He enables both the desire and the ability to do his will, as seen in, "For it is God which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure." Philippians 2:13. There is no shame in asking God for help. It is a necessary part of the spiritual journey. Relying on divine strength is not a sign of weakness, but a recognition that spiritual growth and consistency require more than human effort. Prayer for strength should be sincere, simple, and constant. Strength from God is not abstract. It is real, enabling individuals to live with focus, discipline, and spiritual energy. It is also important to let actions align with spiritual intentions. A person who desires growth must be deliberate in creating the right environment and making choices that support that desire. Simple actions such as sitting upright during prayer, avoiding distractions during devotion, or choosing an atmosphere that encourages focus, all reflect a commitment to grow. My soul thirsteth for God, for the living God. When shall I come and appear before God? My tears have been my meat day and night, while they continually say unto me, Where is thy God? When I remember these things, I pour out my soul in me. For I had gone with the multitude, I went with them to the house of God, with the voice of joy and praise, with a multitude that kept holy day. Psalm 42:2-4. When the heart longs for God, the body and actions should not contradict that longing. What is confessed in prayer or spoken in faith should be matched by a lifestyle that agrees with it. Saying, God will strengthen me, should be followed by steps that reflect trust in that strength. This helps build consistency and removes the gap between what is believed and what is practiced. Spiritual strength, therefore, is not a mystery. It is available to all who are willing to admit their need, desire to grow, ask for help, and respond with intentional action. When there are moments of weakness, discouragement, or tiredness, it is not the end. It is an opportunity to return to these truths again. Strength is always available, and God is always ready to give it. I hope this blesses you.